Hello, friends. Since there's raining opportunities in Germany, you relocating to Germany with your family through the Straßenkarte or the opportunity card, we might as well grab the opportunity to study in Germany for free. Now, if you don't know about the Straßenkarte or the opportunity card, I've made a detailed video about it, how to apply, what it requires, and I'll leave a link to that in my description box so you can check that video out, okay? Now to today's agenda, we are taking advantage of free tuition in some universities in Germany. Okay, now Germany is known to be one of the countries that offers free tuition education to international students. However, not all programs or all universities offer free tuition. So I've taken the time to go through 10 programs in 10 different universities in Germany that offer tuition free studies to international students. So we'll take a look at the requirements, how you can apply, and we'll also take a look at the funding. If there are other funds available to international students through departments or the university itself, why not? We take advantage of that. Now, if you have funding, there wouldn't be the need for a blocked account, okay? So we'll take a look at all this, and if you are interested, kindly watch the video to the end. Friends, you're welcome back to the channel. You know my name, and for those who are seeing me for the first time, my name is Kisiwa and I share content on study abroad, scholarship opportunities, internship, and every opportunity you can find around the globe. So if you are interested in this kind of content, please do watch to subscribe and turn the post notification on. So before we move to the main agenda for today, the Germans have different grading system. They have the ECTS and then the normal grading systems that we see compared to our GPA. Now we will take a look at these two so that when we are going through the requirements, you will be familiar with some of the terms and then comparing their GPA to ours, it will be normal to you. So that is what we will take a look at first before we move on to the main agenda for today. So as I said earlier, we're going to go through the grading system before we move to the programs that are tuition free. So these are the lists of grade points. If your university grades you in alphabet or letters, it's listed here. Then the US grading system, also Ghana uses the same, is listed here. Then the German grading system is also listed on this side. Oh, sorry, on this side. Okay, so for letter A, and then for 4.0 GPA, which is the highest in US and Ghana, the Germans will grade it 1 or 1.0 or 10. Okay, so this is their grading system. If it's A minus 3.7 cumulative GPA, the Germans will grade it 1.3. If it's B plus, here in Ghana or US, it will be 3.3, and then in Germany it will be 1.7. So the list goes on and on and on. And this grading system was provided by the Goethe University Frankfurt. Okay, so this is the grading system. I'll leave a link to this in the description so you can compare that to your GPA and see if it will help. Now, moving on to the ECTs. Okay, some of the German universities will mention ECTs and it's quite confusing. So, if they mention ECTs, what they mean is that for 60 credits, it's equivalent to a full year of study or work. Okay, in a standard academic year, 60 credits will be usually broken down into several smaller components. That is the courses. Okay, and then for the first cycle or bachelor's degree, it consists of 180 credits, whereas a typical second cycle or master's consists of 120 credits. Okay, now some universities will have 240 credits. It depends on in the year. Some undergraduate programs are 3 years, others are 4 years. So depending um on the program or the university you attended, you multiply the 60 by 3 or 4, and then it gives you the total ECTs or the total credit. So that is how the the ECT is also explained. Okay. So before I proceed to the agenda for today, I would like to state that some of the programs are still opened. Okay, they are accepting applications for the winter intake. So you can put through your application, and by October, you'll be moving to Germany to start with your program. Most of the programs are closed, and some have also opened or about opening for the summer intake. So it means that your program will start either in April or May next year. Okay, so that is it before we move on. Now, the first program we're going to look at is Entrepreneurship and Innovation Management by Technical University Darmstadt. Okay, this is the program's page, a bit description about the program. Then we move on to the information and admission about the program. So it's a 4 semester, that's a 2 years program. Language of instruction is in English. And then for the program starts, possible dates, it wasn't even stated, it wasn't clear. We'll go to that later. Then for the admission requirements, you also glance through this, but we'll go into it deeper. So you need a degree, either from the Darmstadt University or an equivalent degree, for example, economics or business mathematics. Then an English requirement C1 is required. Then they actually give us a breakdown of the course and everything you need to know before you start the program. So let's move to the the requirements. Okay, so the required document is a school leaving certificate in the original language or in a certified translation, either English or German. Then the list of grades and subjects in the original language and certification. Then university entrance exam if required in your country, a copy of your passport ID page, proof of language skills, your degree certificate, transcripts of records for each semester in the original language, as well as a certified translation of the transcript if it is not in English or German. You also need certificates regarding prospective graduation from the university at which you will complete your bachelor's degree and transcripts of records. So this is for masters. Okay, now notarization of documents to be submitted is not required. I would like to add to this that if you're applying to any German university and then they require a notarization, let me know in the comment section. I will give you a simplest and then free way to notarize your documents by the German embassy or the German consulate in your home country. Okay, so we'll go through that. If you want me to do that, let me know in the comment section. So that's basically what you will need. And if this program is in English, but it can also be taken in German. So this is the German requirement, and then this is the English requirement. Okay, now for the English, if you cannot provide any of the tests above, you can confirm from your university at which you completed your degree program that English was the program's language of instruction. Once you can provide a proof of that, you need not to provide any test score for it. So that is it for the admission requirements. Now for application deadline. So application portal for this university is already open for international students for the following degree programs from 1st of March for an application for the winter semester. Okay, now this serves, for example, for the application for visa or for submission to the foreign registration office. There are application deadlines for some of the programs, and then these are the programs. Okay, unfortunately the program that we are talking or discussing about today is not in it, so it means you can still reach out to the program to know if you can submit your application or not. Now let's move on to the cost involved in studying in this university. Now they have done a good job by breaking down every little thing that you need. So from accommodation to food to phone, radio licenses, health insurance, and then learning materials, all the costs have been provided here. Okay, the costs have been provided on their page. Now let's move on to the semester fees. Now, as I said earlier on my thumbnail, none of the programs we'll be going through pay tuition fees. but you would definitely pay semester fee or student fees. So let's look at the semester fees you'll be paying. For 2024 winter program, you'll be paying an amount of 368.18 euros as an international student. Okay, that is what you'll be paying as your semester fees. And there is a note here that semester fee may also be paid by the students who apply for leave of absence to maintain their status as students. So you apply for a program you're not able to go or attend the program that semester, you can still pay the semester fee to maintain your seat. Okay, then you can enroll the following semester. That's what it means, and they've provided the details, the bank details through which you can make your payment. Now, this university have scholarship available to international students. Okay, that's one way you can finance your stay in Germany. So the requirement to this graduation scholarship for international students is one, you should be a citizen other than a German citizen. Okay, you should have higher education entrance qualification from a country other than Germany, or from a college in Germany. Okay, other than Germany or from a college in Germany. Then you should be enrolled in a bachelor's or master's or teaching program in Technical University of Darmstadt, and your overall GPA should be 2.74. Then final thesis already registered or will be in the next 6 months. So even if you don't have your thesis available, you can still apply for this program. Now, award procedure. Funding is awarded on the basis of performance criteria and, if applicable, in consideration of the applicant's social or family situation. Students with children will be considered in particular, and then student can only be funded once in each course of semester. You apply for the scholarship through this link, okay? And if you have any question at all, I'll leave a link to this page. You can find the email or this international student service and then make more research about it. Now you apply to this university through their online portal. Okay, that is how you submit your application to this particular program. The next program is Global Public Health MSc by Zegendorf University of Technology. Okay, so this is a programs page, and there are some fact sheets about the program. So it is a Master of Science degree program, and the duration is 3 semesters, that is 1.5 years. Total ACT for this program is 90. Program starts in October, that's the winter semester. Okay, program is taught in English, and application period is between April 15th and 15th of June 2024 or any other year. Now, for suitable applicants, you should be a student from a variety of different background in medicine, health policy, and academic health research, interested in studying public health, international development, epidemiology, and global public health concepts. Okay, then you should be a healthcare professional and other practitioners. Also, healthcare professionals and other practitioners who want to broaden their knowledge of how to reach the Sustainable Development Goal by 2030 and who want to improve health globally can also be a suitable applicant to or for this program. For the general admission requirements, you should have a general German university entrance qualification, or you please check your eligibility at DAD if you own an international qualification. You have to meet the language requirements. Now, this program is taught in English, so definitely you will know the language requirements. Then you should have completed an undergraduate study program at um, a university in Germany or abroad, which encompasses 210 ECTS or at least 180 ECTS credits in the field of health, medicine, natural sciences, any other degree related to health. Now, if you only have 180 ECTS, you can obtain the missing 30 ECTS by taking relevant university models from the range of courses offered by Legendorf Institute of Technology. Then lastly, you should successfully complete an assessment test, and
Clicking on this link will lead you to the application for the assessment test. They've given a step-by-step process in applying to this program, and for your tuition fee, you will be paying €72 student union fees per semester. For inquiries, you can reach out to this. Now, for international applicants, okay, there is another fee you'll be paying coming 2025-2026, and that is €50 application fee for application to every degree program at Degendorf Institute of Technology, plus €500 semester fees for enrolled students. And that is for 2025-2026 academic year and not 2024-2025. So you can take note of that. Now you can apply to this program through their online portal. Okay, by clicking here, it leads you to how you can apply. They also provide you with step-by-step application process. So you register, you select the program, you enter your personal details, you upload everything you have to upload. Okay, then you continue with that. They have about 10 scholarships available to all students. Okay, so if you are interested, you can just go through them. You can reach out to them how you can apply if it's not very clear to you and you are good to go with your application. The next university is Helmut University of Applied Sciences, and the program is Sustainable Land Management and Conservation. It's an MSc program, and location is in berg. It's a 4 semester program, and program starts in winter. The semester contribution is €96. It's a full-time program taught in English, and the total credit is 120 for this program. The application period for this program is between 15th of January to 15th of March. Okay, but application period has been extended, so you can reach out to this email address. You can reach out to this particular email address to see if you can still submit your application for this program, and you can apply to this program directly through their online portal. Okay, you don't apply through UniAssist or any other means. Okay, so let's look at the requirement to this program. You should have a qualified university degree in nature conservation, agroecology, environmental science, agricultural science, or any related field. Such a degree must have been obtained for a standard period of study of at least 3 years. This program is taken in English, and you have to provide TOEFL IELTS as a proof of language proficiency. You can also meet the language requirement by providing an adequate language certificate combined with an aptitude test by the Helmut University of Applied Science. Now, there is an aptitude test that you will have to take. So, as a basis for admission, an aptitude assessment procedure takes place in the context of which the final grade of the first degree and the field of study, letter of motivation, and personal aptitude of the applicant are taken into consideration. Okay, so you will take a personal aptitude test. Then lastly, you should have some form of experience. Either you're working with an NGO or you're doing a voluntary work or anything of that sort. They are all considered as work experience. Okay, so that is it for Helmut. And Helmut also have some form or means by which you can fund your education with them. So it's either you go for the state assistance for students, the scholarship organizations, the German scholarship for people who have low income, and there are also jobs and internships also that you can use to fund your education whilst you're studying in Helmut. Okay, so that's it for Helmut University. The next program is Linguistics, that is Master of Arts in Linguistics from the University of Heinrich Heine University. And program has 2 entry periods, the summer and then the winter. It's a 4 semester, that is 2 years program, and the language of instruction is in English. It's admission free with an aptitude assessment in the application portal. The summer application period is between 2nd November to 1st of June, and then the winter is between 2nd of May to 15th of December. Wow. Okay, so these are the um application periods and then the short and the deadlines. Now let's look at the entry or the admission requirement. You should have a bachelor's degree in integrative linguistics or a comparable degree course with an overall grade of 2.5 or better. Then you should have a good English language skill. So that is basically all about the program. I mean, the requirement is very, very simple. They don't demand any other thing aside this. But if you have any question at all, you can forward it to the program coordinators here. So we have two email address. You can forward any question you have to them, and they'll be glad to assist you with it. The next program is Master of Mathematics from the University of Regensburg. Let's look at the general study information. So it's a standard period of study, that's 4 semesters, 120 ECTS credit. Master of Science program, and they have 2 entry, that is the winter and then the summer. Language of instruction is in English, and course content is required to successfully complete 2 of the 3 following compulsory electives, at least 18 ECTS each. Arithmetic, geometry, or global analysis and geometry, and then applied analysis. You should have gone through 2 of this at your undergraduate studies before you can be considered for this program. For the qualification, a successful completed university degree or an equivalent degree with at least 6 semesters of study in mathematics or a closely related field with an average grade of at least good, that is 2.50. And then proof of advanced knowledge in mathematics to the extent of at least 18 credit points, which corresponds to the model of bachelor's program mathematics at the University of Regensburg. Then you should also have a proof of knowledge of English, at least B2 of the Common European Framework of Reference. So we've done that. Now for the application deadline, if you're applying for the winter semester, your deadline is 1st June. And if you're applying for the summer semester, the deadline is 1st December. You take that into consideration. For international students, there are some details that you have to consider here. Document you need to submit is your final certificate of first university degree, your transcript of records, proof of knowledge of the English language on level B2, your curriculum vitae, if applicable, proof of further education such as tutoring in mathematics, stays abroad, relevant work experience, or internships in relevant institutions. You also need your school leaving certificate, that is your high school certificate, copy of your passport, and then for those from China, Vietnam, India, you need an APS certificate for applicants with bachelor's degree from the countries I mentioned. Then a letter of motivation. If you have any question, you can direct it to Dr. Catherine Woods, okay, through this email address, and then you're good to go. Okay, so that is it for this program. Also, it wasn't stated if they have funding available. The next program is Master of Science in Biology from Heinrich Heine University. This university is in Düsseldorf, and they also have the 2 entry for the program. It's a 4 semester, languages and English. It's admission free with aptitude assessment in the application portal. They also have their summer application between 1st of November. They also have their application period for summer between 1st of November to 15th of January, and then 1st of May to 15th of July. Okay, so this program is still open. You can still send your application for this program. For the entry requirements, you should have completed at least a 3 years bachelor's degree in biology or related subjects, that is biochemistry or natural science, and have a good proficiency in English. The application may be submitted via an online application for both the summer and winter enrollment. So there are prerequisite admission that you have to meet. That is, there are some courses that they consider you should have completed whilst you were studying your bachelor's degree. Okay, so these are the prerequisites, so make sure you meet this prerequisite. If you don't meet it, you can reach out to the programs coordinator through the email address, okay, through the email address here, and then you can ask any question concerning the prerequisite or any other question you have. Now, for non-EU citizens, you require a document called a VPD. Now, this VPD document can only be obtained from the uni access. So for the application, you apply directly to the university, but you need a VPD in addition to your document before your application will be complete or successful. And so you have to reach out to uni assist for that document. Okay, so that is one of the documents you need. You need a degree certificate with transcript of records, proof of English language skill, and the VPD. Okay, and the VPD. I think those are the only documents that you need. However, you can reach out to the email for further questioning. They'll be glad to assist you on this. Okay, then the next program is Social Protection and MSc program in the University of Bonn-Rhein-Sieg, University of Applied Sciences. Bonn-Rhein-Sieg, University of Applied Sciences. This is a programs page, and applications are currently closed. Okay, however, if you're thinking of applying next year, you should know that it's a master's degree program. It's a 4 years, it's a 4 semester, which is a 2 years program taught in English, and the winter program starts in September, so in a few months to come the program will start. So let's look at the prerequisites. So you should have at least a bachelor's degree from a relevant academic field, at least 5 months of relevant work experience, including voluntary and unpaid work or internships, and then proof of English language proficiency at C1 level, and then a research proposal. So this is the requirement. Okay, this is the requirement for the program. So for winter 2024-2025, you're going to pay a total of 315.10 euros. That is your student contribution, no tuition fee, just student contribution. And out of this money, this is how they have broken it down. So 176.40 goes into your ticket or transport within your state or your region. Then allocation to student body is 6 euros. Allocation to university sport is 3 euros. Student self-administration fee is 13.5 euros. Aid fund fee is 0.20 euros. And then nest bag fee is 1 euro. Social service fee for the student is 115 euros. Okay, so this is how much you will be paying, and it has been broken down for you. So that is the fee you'll be paying. Also on this program, if you want any funding, you can use the Helmut Schmidt program, which is currently opened. I've made a video on that. I'll leave a link to that program in my description. You can check it out. So they fully funding this particular program. You don't pay anything. All you have to do is to apply to the program, and if you are selected, you just move to Germany and study for the program. Okay, it's tuition free, and you wouldn't need any blocked account before you can move to Germany. Okay, so that is it for this program. This program is International Management by Regensburg University, and this is the program's page. So it's a Master of Arts program. It's a full-time program. It begins in October. That is for the winter semester, and application deadline is 15th of June, so you still have time to submit your application. The total ACT for this program is 90. It's a 3-semester program. Okay, there are no restrictions to this program. Language of instruction is English. There are no tuition fees. You only pay semester fees, and the faculty is business studies. Okay, so this is the program, and this is your contact if you have any question, you can get more information from this professor here. So let's look at the application requirements for international students. For application for the master's degree of international management, you need an international bachelor certificate and diploma, but it has to be recognized first by uni assist, and so you have to request for a document called the preliminary review documentation. That is a VPD I mentioned previously. Okay, you have to request for this documentation from uni assist, and definitely you're going to pay if you're requesting for this document. However, if you apply for this document or if you request for this document, you can use it for a whole year. You can use one document for a whole year. That's how it works. Okay, so you need that. Then you have to have an adequate proficiency in English. Now this has to be proven through a first degree program that was held mainly in English, or an adequate international experience, study abroad in the English language, or adequate subject related practical knowledge, that is an international internship in English, or proof of English proficiency at level C1 of the Common European Framework of Reference for languages. So you have to upload all the documents onto their online portal. And if you have any question, you can reach out to their international office as an international student for the program. I have also showed you how you can reach out to them, okay, through this doctor. So that is it for this program also. The next program is MSc Business Mathematics. The requirement for application is a skill in pure and applied mathematics on the level of full BSc degree in mathematics, pass with grades highly above the international average, that is 2.5 in German system, and then knowledge of English of at least CE, that's the Common European Framework level B2, okay? Then knowledge of at least one higher programming language. That is the requirement for application. If you meet this requirement, you are good to submit your application through their online application system. The last university we'll be looking at is Fulda University of Applied Sciences, and the program is Global Software Development. This program is a Master of Science program, and the standard period of study is between 3 to 4 semesters. It depends on the student, so it's between 3 to 4 semesters. Let me increase that here. Yeah, between 3 to 4 semesters. The program begins in summer and in winter. I mean, they have a 2 entry. Language of instruction is English. Application deadline for international students is 31st of May for the winter, and then 1st of November for summer. Okay, that is it. Now let's look at the requirement. So it states here that a degree in computer science with 180 or 210 ECTS, final grade of 2.5 or better, and for those applying with 180 ECTS, 30 ECTS must also be completed during your degree program. So whilst you have been admitted, you still have to complete the 30 to make it a complete 210 ECTS. Then for the language skill, they accept TOEFL with a 0.550 and IELTS with a minimum band of 6.5. Okay, so that is it for this program. I mean, if you want to reach out to them, the coordinator for the program is here, so you can go to their contact and then send them an email. Okay, so that is it for today's program. Thank you so much if you've stayed till now. I am so exhausted. Thank you so much, and please like the video and let me know in the comment section if it was okay. If it wasn't okay, let me know where I went wrong, and then I will correct that in my next video. Thank you so much, and see you in my next video. Goodbye for now.